Hey guys, this is going to be a change of pace from a regular single review to a double review, mainly because the figures are almost identical. Um, as you can see, we are reviewing RIO Bone Canti, both red and green, although he's not really all that green. It's kind of strange there, whatever, doesn't really matter. Let me go ahead and start with the accessory count for red Canti. He comes with a holding guitar hand. He comes with two open splayed hands. Here's the other, so you can see what they look like. There you go. Cape and cowl. Well, muffler, and then cape. A broken head, as you can see there. I will lower him so you can see it better. A non-broken head, and I will get into this a little bit more. You can see that awesome TV-ness. The detailing, where the ball joint goes. It's pretty amazing. Canti. Yeah. Let's see here. He comes with another holding things hand, which can double as a thumbs up. There you go. Two calm open hands. And let's see here. Hold on a second. Did I fix that? Okay. Two regular open splayed hands, both left and right. And then two fists, which surprisingly, when he was packaged in the box, he wasn't using the fists, which is normally a default. These are actually just in the packing on the red box, which is kind of weird. Of course, he comes with a guitar, and then a red plug, if you can see that. Now this goes in his back when you're not using the stand. I would say 90% of this figure's lifespan will be spent without this plug, unless you're doing poses with, you know, a Tamashi stand, and you just plug it right in. See if you can see the detailing there. See if you can get that. No, I think it's a little too small. Oh, there we go. There we go. And that's it for red Canti. And of course he comes with a stand, which I will get more into when I show green Canti. Green Canti comes with a lot more accessories, but everything can be part swapped. They are identically the same figure, except one is green and one is red, albeit he's not that green. Whatever shade of green that is, can someone leave it down in the comment section, because I don't know. It's more of a mint, if anything, like a mint green. Alright, well, let's start with green Canti's accessories. It comes with a jacket, which can be removed. I will remove it, and you can put it on the red one. The faceplates, all three heads faceplates can be removed, and I will show you that also. Comes with a closed fist, both left and right. And as you can see, the hands are different colors, so you're not going to get confused at all. So there you go. Comes with a calm open hand. I do believe it's similar to these, yes. You get two sets of those. Again, very similar to red Canti's. So let's see here. We got the fists, which are identical. We got those hands, which are identical. These hands, which are identical. And that's it as far as the hands that are identical. I've said that word way too many times. He has a straightforward hand, both left and right. They're just, completely straight. You can do karate chops or stop or, some Kamen Rider posing with these hands. They're just straight. Pretty cool. And he comes with a, let's see if I can find it here, a kind of pointing hand slash thinking. You can have him like, like, oh, what's going on? And then he has a trigger finger holding things hand. Now this hand, right out of the box, is already attached to the gun, which it is a pellet gun, pellet shotgun. This hand is already attached to here. It's not glued on, so it can be removed, as you can see. It's not glued on in any way. You just pop it right in there. So, but this is how it comes in the box. Now this part of the pellet gun can move, so that's pretty cool. Right. Comes with his goggles for said pellet gun fight. Now I will show you how to put those on when I get to it. A baseball mitt, so when you have a baseball Canti. It would have been nice to include a ball, but you can just get one at like miniature baseball anywhere. Usually they are big enough to fit in here, so you can just go ahead and grab one of those. Comes with a bandana for his mouth. Now it's molded on to fit the grill of the television. Let's see if it shows up there. Yeah. You just line up the grill, and again, you can use this on Red Canti and have him, being a bandit. All bandit-like. Let's see, what else? Now the back on both of the Cantis is detachable. This is so that you can get at the plug in the back, which Green Canti's plug is silver. Same exact detailing, so I won't try to focus into that. You just pop it right in there, and there you go. Stays in place pretty well. Okay. Comes with a halo, and there is a hole on Red Canti at the top of his head, so you can actually plug in this halo on Red Canti if you so choose. So, like I said, everything is part swappable. This figure is great. He has angel wings, dark angel wings. They have a really nice translucent finish to it, so that's pretty cool. And shoulder straps. Peg in the back, and then there's a peg right here, right there. It goes into the foot of the cat, which I will get to in a moment. Let me go grab it. I forgot to bring it. Alright. Here's the cat. It's adorable. Nothing is articulated about the cat. Now on this foot here is the hole. You just peg it right there, and it's a drooping cat on his shoulder. Of course, when the arm is right there. pretty sturdy. Stays in place. And of course, for the jacket, he comes with, these are the arms that he's packaged with. You pop them out, pull out the elbows for the jacket sleeves, which I will show you the jacket up close, of course. And then he comes with a poncho. Red Canti also comes with, this is the same poncho. It's made out of the same material. There's no big surprise here. I think it's during episode 4, not quite sure, probably episode 4. He has a giant battle, poncho gets all battle worn, and then it becomes a cape at the very end. But for the majority of the fight, Red Canti is actually still wearing this poncho. He's flying through the air with Haruko on his back, and his arms are sticking out right there, so you can have him flying around. If they ever make a Haruko figure, you know, she can ride it. If not, you can use the old fragile one, even though it's not the right costume, but who cares? It's fun. 2-piece, of course. You just pop the head off, drop it on his shoulders. Well, drop this first for the front. It just goes like right like that. Of course, I will get into how to put it on when I actually grab the figures. So there's that. And last but not least, his cardboard box. This is actually anime inaccurate to how he wears it. He has the hole in the back, which you just shove the tube of the television right in there, and it, you know, stays in place pretty well. But after that is where it becomes inaccurate. Here at the bottom, there's supposed to be 2 holes to fit these tubes right here. These yellow, or not yellow, silver tubes. These silver tubes are supposed to protrude from the bottom. Of course, I'm just holding this TV for reference. They're supposed to protrude from the bottom, so you have the tube sticking out the back, and these 2 tubes sticking out from here, and that would give it a snugger fit. Now, the only problem with this is they could have incorporated that if you were able to remove these, but these are actually glued in place, so they can't be removed. Also, there are no holes in this box to accommodate that, so it's not completely accurate when you're looking at it from the back, but if you're looking at it from the front, it's fine, kind of. It's not completely encompassing the back of his head, but whatever. Okay, let's get these guys off their bases. Ha 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 ha, bases. Red Canti is going to be a little harder because his peg actually works, unlike this one. The peg in his back is not very good. Just plop him there. Let's talk about the stand real quick. You know, pretty standard, kind of resembles a Figma base. Feels like one too. It doesn't feel like a Tamashi base. And then you get this extra piece up here, which you can detach and plug in. So you can actually put this in his back if you like, but I just use this. And it locks into place. There's like a little groove system there, right there. Okay. And of course these are screws, so you can loosen them, move it around a lot easier. Move the arm. Anyway, put that off to the side. His base is identical, so I don't have to get into that. Let me get him off of there. Put it over there. All right. Okay, hopefully you don't fall, right? Right. Just pop the guitar out so I can show that to you. It's a very nice finish. And here you have the pull motor on the back. Very awesome guitar. Bass guitar, I believe. No strings, because that would have been hard to do. Alright, let me pop his head off. Pop the cape off. And he comes with an Atomosk symbol. The Adamosk symbol is very thin and tiny, and you can't see it very well. There it is. Now to pop the faceplate off, you just stick a finger in the corner here, or the bottom, or however you like. I haven't actually taken this faceplate off yet, so it's going to be a little tough. Oh, there we go. And here's the Adamosk symbol. It's just a piece of paper. That's all it is. Now you can have them swap faceplates too, which is also very fun. Now for this Canti, you'll notice that it's a lot more reflective. I put in a piece of reflective wrapping paper in there. It's a lot better than what it usually looks like. Let's go ahead and pop that out. Here's the reflective paper. And this is the one that comes underneath it. It's just a regular blue shade piece of paper. Go ahead and show you what it looks like normally really quick. There you go. Kind of dark, but whatever. That's not why we pop these off. We're going to do this because it's fun. You can have him pre-angry mode right before he turns red. You're like, Pirate King powers, oh my god. Anyway, screens are all interchangeable. Everything is identical. Let me go ahead and put these back in. Pop in my little foil piece. Oh, upside down. As you can see, it has a little peg and a notch right there. Everything stays in place pretty well. Just pop it in right there. Okay, let's pop in this one again. So that's it for the heads. Of course, to get it back on, you just pop it back in right there. That's it. Now, since he's already in hand, I'm going to go ahead and just show off his articulation. We will start from the top. He has a double ball jointed neck. Let's pop his head back off so you can see it. Bam. Now the bottom joint has a slit, so you can move like so. Now, since this is a ball and cup assembly, you get even more movement there. So you can, whatever restricting clearances, whatever. And of course, you can move all around. You can go all the way around. Okay, pop that back on. Now, the arms. Arms are actually spectacular. There is no bicep swivel, but he doesn't really need it. Arms can go up and down, like that, right? Oh, that's a big disappointment. Oh, you can pull the joint out completely, which then gives him even more movement. So you can have it come up this far, have it rotate all the way. All kinds of dynamics right there. Pretty awesome. I mean, how many figures do you know of that can do that? Right? Right? All right, push everything back into place. Now, again, if you just want to change jackets, you just, well, kind of tough. All right, you just pop that right out. It's just a ball and cup. That's it. Just pop it out, put the jacket arms in. Pretty darn interchangeable. Double hinged elbows. Come up that far for the bottom joint, and then that far for the rest. So you have some pretty good articulation right there. Now the back piece, of course, like I showed you on the green one, can be removed, and that's where the stand goes in, or the plug. So you can put the plug in, and then a little backpack right over it. So there you go. Now his abdomen. or I should say upper torso. It's on a ball joint, a ball end peg. So you got the ball cup up here, so you can, you know, you do that, you do that, you can go forward, you can go backwards. And then this part right here is made of super soft plastic, so you can bend it all the way. And then you can see his spine, which is actually really cool. And he holds it really well, as you can see. And you just bend it back into place. And now he doesn't want to cooperate anymore. Oh, there we go. Got it. And then he also has a hip pivot, so he can, and this is on the bottom. I mean, you can do this on the top as well, but you can also have it pivot on the bottom. See, he has lots of double articulation points that you don't really need, but they're there anyway, so why not use them? Hips are on a ball and cup on the inside. Let's see if we can get that. Now on the bottom part, like that, so you can go in and out, in and out. You can go all the way around, and then you can go like that. So he can do full splits. Pretty cool. Double hinged knee. Go like that. You can see the kneecap. That's as far as it goes. And the ankle. Now, when I got mine out of the box, this sock piece was upside down. His weren't. Green Conti's were not. So I just went ahead and popped the foot off. And there you can see the joint. Just, you know, ball and cup on an L joint. And this is the sock. Red Conti sock is a lot softer than Green Conti. So he has a bit more posability in the ankle, since he doesn't have to finagle around anything. It just goes in like that. You'll notice that the front side is smooth, so it just plugs right in right there. Now the foot joint goes on in the front, so there's that. You can just plug it right in. It stays in pretty well. Really easy to take out, but also really easy to put back in. So it's as far as you can get with the ankle, which is still pretty damn good. And it's as far back as you can go, and this is as far forward as you can. Oh, let's try that again. That's as far forward as you can go. Alright. So that's enough for Red Conti. Let me just put him off to the side. Articulation, identical. So I don't really have to touch much on this guy. But I will show you how to take the jacket off. First you pop the head off. Makes it infinitely easier if you do that. Then you pop the arms out. Bam. Pop the arms out. You can stay here, Canti. And then you just lift the jacket up. That's it. That's it. Just lift the jacket up. Now we're going to go ahead and put his arms, his default arms back in. There you go. Snap back into place. Now you notice, the difference between left and right is the curve going forward. So there's that. Now for the sleeves, just pull them right out. That's it. Just pull them out, pop them back in here. And that's it. Now, where's the other one? Pop that in. Alright, there you go. Now while I still have his head off and his default configuration, we're going to go ahead and dress him up a little. Here we have the bandana face mask. go ahead and line up the pegs. Bam, there you go, done. And give him the goggles. Now the goggles, they fit into place. There's two little slits right here. You can't see them very well. Can you? Anyway, just put the goggles on and they stay in place with two little peg holes right there. So there you go. Got his head all ready for pellet fighting. Alright. Put the front of the poncho on here. Put the back on there. Even out the joint so he has some head clearance. There you go. Fistful of Canti. Now it is a little bit difficult to put the stand on him when he has the poncho on, because you have to slide up from underneath. But there you go. Canti with a poncho. Alright, now let's put the jacket on red Canti. Go ahead and do that. So we're going to pop his arms out. Now to get the jacket on, you have to actually take off this entire thing. Same with the poncho. Take off this entire assembly so you have more clearance. Pop his head off. Slide the jacket right on. There you go. Alright, now the sleeves, both left and right. Just pop that out. Plug it in. Oh, wait. We're not going to do that yet. Not quite yet. Let's see here. Pop that sleeve out. Put that one in. Okay. Now we are going to use these. Now this is done, again, the same as the jacket. Make sure the head is off. Make sure the arms are off. You just slide it right on. You plug it in the back. There's a hole in the back. Just plug it in right there. Now you just put the arms on like normal. There you go. Arms. Now, if you so choose, you can peg the cat in on the back right there. It restricts movement a lot, so I don't really recommend it unless you're going to go for a static pose. But there's the cat. Awesome, awesome, awesome cat. Now for Canti's head, we're going to go ahead and do the halo. As you can see, there's a hole right there. Now this part is made of metal. The rod is made of metal. The halo is actually supposed to be a light bulb. Just plug it in right there. Bam! Canti with a halo. Cat gets in the way of the head. So it's best to put him on after the halo. But we'll just leave him off for now. And there is red Canti, all decked out in green Canti's accessories. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, one thing. I don't think I touched on the articulation in the wrist. It's the same as the head. There's a ball and cup down here, just reversed. Get a swivel there, and you can go all the way around. Let's just go ahead and put in his gun, since I already have his hand off. But yeah, crap ton of articulation in the wrist. Sentinel really outdid themselves with this. So there is pellet gun Canti. Now you can have the other arm sticking out of here. That is doable. It's not like you're restricted completely. So you can have both arms out. Super awesome Canti brothers. It's like Mario and Luigi, except he's not really green. Anyway, this review is extremely long, but, you know, I'm reviewing two figures in one. Even though they're identical, their accessory count is different. I can't say get them enough, but if you can still get a hold of a green Canti, do so. I've had him since he released, and it was killing me to not do a review, but I think waiting for the red one to come out so I can show you all, you know, how part swapping works was, you know, worth the wait, and hopefully you guys enjoy this review. So, you know, spread the word. Red Canti and green Canti, identical figure, everything's part swappable, everything is awesome. I mean, look at that. That's pretty badass. I mean, come on. And you can put the poncho on him, you can put the cape on him. Oh yeah, cape, it's on a ball joint, so you can go in, out, all around. And it's a pretty tight ball joint, so you can get some pretty fantastic poses there. Now when you get it in the box, it's disassembled like this. So you just plug it into the hole up here, and that's it. But again, you know, thanks for sticking it out, and oh, might as well shove that on there. There we go. Canti Brothers, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking through the whole 32 minutes.